Good afternoon. My name is Donnie Hardaway, and I am the pastor of First Baptist Church of Christ, located at 1627 61st Avenue in Oakland. And I would like to share with you today a couple excerpts of two of Dr. King's famous speeches. The first part being in December of 1955. And this is what he said. Let not our actions be confused with those of the Ku Klux Klan, nor the White Citizens Council. There won't be any crosses burned at any bus stops in Montgomery. There won't be any white folks dragged from their homes and carried to some distant place and murdered. Contrary to popular belief, we are a nonviolent people, and we only assemble here today for our right to exist. Approximately 100 years ago, the forefathers of this great nation wrote the magnificent words of the Constitution, which plainly stated that all men, black men as well as white men, are created equal, and that they are endowed by the Creator with certain unalienable rights. And among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Why then is the black man still regulated to second and third class citizenship here in the United States of America? But there comes a time when a man gets tired of being stepped on by the iron foot of oppression, tired of being kicked out of the glittering sunlight of life's July, but always left standing in the piercing cold of an alpine November. We might not succeed here today, but the history books will have to say there lived a race of people with nappy hair and black complexion who had the moral courage to stand up for their rights, and thereby injected a new meaning into the veins of history and throughout civilization. April 4th, 1968. Every now and then I think about my own death. I think about my own funeral. I don't want a long funeral. And if you get somebody to do the eulogy, tell them not to talk too long. Tell them not to mention I have a Nobel Peace Prize. Tell them not to mention I have 300 or 400 other awards. I'd like for somebody to say that day that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. tried to love somebody. I'd like for somebody to say that day that Martin Luther King Jr. tried to give his life serving others. Say that I was a drum major for justice, a drum major for peace, and a drum major for righteousness. And all those other shallow things will not matter. I won't have any money to leave behind. I won't have the fine and luxurious things in life to leave behind. I just want to leave a committed life behind. And I personally believe that Martin did. Thank you very much.